the old-fashioned toasters that some of us have in our kitchens to this day. And the nice thing about the toaster in terms of thinking about the skull is that it very closely mimics the upper portion of the skull. In fact, I would say 2/3 of the skull in terms of its shape. It's box-like, just like the skull is box-like, but it's also gently rounded. And also, there's not much going on. I mean, it's just a pretty simple, solid shape. Here, we'll put a little electric cord at the back. And then how you turn this into a skull and eventually a head is you add this thing, is you add a wedge. And the wedge is a little less than half the height of the toaster in terms of top to bottom. And then it's almost exactly half the height of the toaster front to side. And you stick these two things together, and we'll show you this on the side, and you get a pretty good simplification of the human skull, minus the voids, minus the holes, minus the teeth. So here's the portion that corresponds to the toaster, and here's the portion that corresponds to the wedge. And you can already see it starting to look like a skull or a head. In fact, we can even start to give it a little bit of light and shade, because we can imagine the light's coming from this direction, and all of this, as it would if this was a box, let's say, or a toaster-shaped box, would be in shadow. Then we can stick it on, as you see, a slanted cylinder for the neck, and then a sort of a slanted flat plane for the upper chest and shoulders. And we start to get something that looks more recognizably human.